Well, as 2021 closes out, many of us are looking at year-end charitable giving. Some take advantage of their employers' matching gifts, others give in part to generate tax deductions, and others do so in honor of loved ones. It's a time when charities raise a significant portion of their funds, and scammers are well aware of the money to be made when people are generous. Josh Askvig with Aarp North Dakota joins us with all the details. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Ashley. Thanks for having us on, and happy holidays to you.
Yes, happy holidays, and 2021 is closing out. So can you tell us a little more about the year-end scams?
Sure. So as you know, year-end is when many charities raise a significant portion of their funds, and scammers, of course, then are trying to get in on that action as well. We know that last year we contributed more than $471 billion to charity. And that generosity supports many amazing organizations that put those billions of dollars to work for worthy causes. But when scammers are in the mix, our supports for those worthy causes ends up in the pockets of criminals instead of those trusted organizations. And we know from an Aarp survey that 38% of U.S. adults say they have received a charity request that seemed fraudulent. So we're trying to raise the alarm and help people find out what they should look for.
Yeah, so what should we check for?
So one of the biggest warning signs is the pressure to give right now. A legitimate charity will welcome your donation whenever you choose to make it. They'll be certain to reach out to you. But if there's high pressure tactics, it's urgent, it has to happen right now as part of it, I think that's a red flag. Additionally, if you get a thank you for a donation that you don't recall making you think you've already given to a cause, that is a common trick used by unscrupulous fundraisers to try and lower your resistance. In other words, they'll say, yeah, thanks for donating in the past. Can you do that again this year? And again, that's a trick used. Additionally, if you get a request for payment by cash, gift card, or wire transfer, those are scammers' favorite payment methods because the money is difficult to trace, especially those gift cards. We've talked about gift cards here numerous times between us and our volunteers. That's a huge red flag and immediate to do it. And then unfortunately, fake fundraising often occurs for veterans and disaster relief. And scammers know how readily we open our hearts and wallets to those who served and those rebuilding their lives after natural disasters. And so when those requests arise, make sure you do your due diligence and research the request.
All right, great. So how do we do that research and avoid charity scams at the end of the year or anytime, really?
Yeah, a couple of good things to check on is, a good way to avoid giving to a sham charity or to avoid giving through a fundraiser that keeps much of what they raise is to research that charity ahead of time before giving. You can do that online in several ways. You can go to give.org or charitywatch.org or charitynavigator.org, our three websites to check. An even better way to give is to make your charitable giving decisions at the end of the year based on what you'd like to support in 2022. Write it down and stick to it. And it makes it easier to donate or decline donating by saying you've already made your giving decisions ahead of time.
Great information, and those websites too. Great to know that those are out there. But where can people find more information or talk to someone if they think they've been scammed?
Yeah, the Aarp Fraud Watch Network is set up to do that, and there's a helpline that's 877-908-3360, or they can always find tips, tools, resources, and contacts at aarp.org/fraudwatchnetwork.
All right, well, thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate you keeping us safe and keeping our funds safe as well.
Hey, thank you, Ashley, and thank you for having us this year. We look forward to seeing you again in 2022.
Likewise. All right. Thanks, Josh. We'll be back with more on North Dakota Today just after this short break.